Hey y'all, so I'm back with another video. Most of y'all like, long time no see, homegirl. I know, I'm sorry, but I'm back. I'm new, I'm refreshed. Your girl is happy. So in today's video, you can kind of already see what we're going to be talking about today, about guarding your heart and why it's very important to guard your heart. So before we get started, let me read you the scripture that is the basis of why we guard our heart. So Proverbs 4:23 through 27. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Keep your mouth free. Keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the paths for your feet. Steadfast in your ways. So you guys, I feel like, because I had recently had a talk with my little cousin about, she was talking about friends, and she was talking about, how they're not always happy for her and just stuff like that. And I had to explain to her that we need to guard our hearts very thoroughly. That's not only with people, but that it's with music, the things we watch on TV, the things we read, because the enemy is everywhere. All right, there is no limits to how he will try to get to you, right? So he'll try to get to you through Facebook. You may be like, oh, she tripping. No. Through Instagram, Twitter, just the internet completely. The things you read and you take in, those are small little seeds you have planted in yourself. So you need to be careful, even with like the music you're listening to. You guys, this is something serious. And I've even had to pull back on a lot of the artists I listen to because of what they're talking about. You can plant that in your spirit, without even intentionally knowing it, and it comes out. Whatever you start to plant will, start to come out and grow within you. And just the things you do, it changes your perspective on things. So like, for instance, like certain music you listen to, and this is tricky for a lot of people because a lot of people listen to lots of different types of music. I know it's hard to just listen to gospel 24/7. Trust me, I get it. I truly do get it. But the things you're listening to, you don't even realize the actual effect it's having on you. What's that song by what is it, Love Galore, or whatever song it is? I'm probably finding it and put it down here. But she's talking about basically being the side chick. And we have so many songs about, being the side chick, and it's being amplified. Like, everybody wants to be a side chick, nobody wants to be a wife. We're also amplifying like music about selling drugs and popping somebody off. Like, what? Where did this come from? And you wonder why everybody wants to be a dope boy, or so definitely be considerate of the music you listen to, the music you surround yourself with, the television you watch. Love and hip-hop, you guys, like, those things could easily be planted into, and you need to focus on, guarding your heart. Like, this guy, he said he wore his heart on his sleeve. And to me, that's a problem. That is a problem. You cannot let everybody in. You need to have a guard completely up, because like I try to explain to my brother this all the time. It's a simple concept that no one seems to be getting. This is not a war of flesh and blood. This is a spiritual warfare. you can buy all the guns in the world. You can be like T.I. and, you know, be fully strapped up and ready to go. But that ain't the real war we fighting. This is a daily war. That's not the real war we're fighting. You can be strapped up 24/7, but honey, this is a spiritual warfare. And once we get that, and we have the right weapons for that, we can properly fight the battle. But if you think this is a flesh and blood and you're like, oh, you know, I gotta be on full alert, I need to be strapped, okay, you tripping. You tripping, because that's not what kind of battle we fight. Okay, just cut it out. So yes, it's very important that you're guarding your heart. You're watching what you know is going into your heart, because at the end of the day, whatever words you're speaking, how you talk to people, that's what's coming from in your heart, right? So if someone says something you don't like and you immediately, you know, are like F you, or, you know, you say something just crazy outside of your neck, like, that's probably what's implanted in you. Like, that's probably what you're intaking. That's probably what's in your heart. So watch the words you speak. Not even just the words you're speaking, but your actions will definitely tell, you know, tell somebody what's planted in your heart, you know? Like, if every time, you know, and this is just an example, if every time Bailey's father, you know, did something I didn't like, and I use him because that's the only one that I could have, like, conflict with, like, I didn't really, but, and he did something I didn't like, and I just, you know, texted him and cussed him out, and, you know, just went on this rampage and just was telling him about himself. Well, first of all, that's not gonna solve an issue. That's not a solution to whatever problem is at hand, right? And, you know, second of all, that's me basically being like, that's what's in my heart. I have, you know, ill, you know, feelings, and, you know, that's not good. That's not good. That's not how anything's gonna get solved. That's not what's gonna make anything better. So I just want you all to really be thinking about what you're planning in your heart. What music are you listening to? What music are you allowing your kids to listen to? Because that is also being planted within them. If they rowdy 24/7 and they just be tripping, they pretty much emulate their parents. So are you rowdy 24/7? Are you, you know, like, you know, what are you taking in for them to behave like that? So, guys, just be intentional about what you're taking in, because that's what you will spit out. All right, it just takes one little, you know, step to change everything. You don't have to go out there and get a whole new life and, you know, listen to all different types of music, like, you know, just completely 360, move to a different state, cut off everybody, you know, not talk to your family no more. That's that's a bit much. And you don't have to do that. It just takes one little perspective change for you to be completely new. All right, so I hope this helps somebody. You guys stay blessed, stay encouraged, and stay in your word, honey. All right, bye. You guys have a great one.